Okay guys, we're going to work on some 5th grade math today. We're going to review some division, so I'm going to do some of these with you. We used to do the Big 7 strategy, which I really liked. But let me see if we're going to do that. We can do that with all of them. Let me see if I can do that. I think I'm just going to go with the standard algorithm on this one, just so that we don't get anybody lost or confused. I love the Big 7. If you know how to do it, then go for it. But I'm going to do at least 3 of the top portion and 1 of the bottom portion. So I'm going to do A. I'm going to start with A. Remember, you're going to need to do this on notebook paper as well because you're not going to have room. So if you're going to do that, you can put April 27th, math, and then don't forget to put your name, okay? And of course, it's not April 27th when I'm even doing this video, it's just that they'll know what assignment you're talking about. Alright, so I'm going to start with A. And I should have already done a multiplication chart. If I've done a multiplication chart, then I am doing really well. So I can just do a quick little 3, 6, 9, 12, because 3 is my divisor. So whatever my divisor is, I want to do like multiples of that. 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Well, I don't need 30. All right, so this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4. It's basically like a little mini multiplication chart. And I just did it for the divisor. Okay? All right. So this one, 21, 27, divided by 3. Okay, I'm going to put my roof tiles on top. I'm going to check first. 3. Does 3 fit into 2? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to put a 0 on top. I can go ahead and multiply and work it out, but I'm not going to do that because I'm just going to go on to the next one. Does 3 go into 21? Let me go over to here. Yes, it does, and it fits evenly 7 times. So I'm going to put 7 on top of my house. 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to subtract 0, bring down, and now I'm going to check. Does 3 fit into 2? No, it's too big, so it's a 0. Now on this one I am going to go ahead and work it out because I want to have the spacing correct. So 3 times 0, anything times 0 is 0. Subtract, bring down, and check again. How many times will 3 fit into 27? I'm going to look down here, and it fits perfectly 9 times. So 9 goes up here, 3 times 9 is 27, and I am done. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to move on to D. Of course, you need to do B and C on your own, but I'm going to do D. Okay? Okay? Let's do D. Now this is one that we definitely want to do a bunny house for the 35. So I'm going to show you how to do one that makes it easy for you to do. So we're going to start with 35. Okay? That is times 1. I'm going to add 35. So that is 70. This makes it times 2. Oops. I'm going to add it again, 35 times 3 this is times 4. I'm just adding, nothing difficult. Times 5 times 6. Do you see how I'm making my own little bunny house? And I could flatten it out, do it like we did the 3 if it makes it easier for me to see, but I'm going to be okay with it like this. That's times 7. That's times 8, and we'll do it one more time so that we get all 9. We only need up to 9. Okay, so now I have my multiples of 35. This would have been a good one to do the big 7. If we know how to do the big 7, we would have taken it times 1, times 2, times 5, and 10. But I just want to show you how to do it this way, just in case you've forgotten how to do the big 7. I don't want to get you confused, because the way we're doing it works for every single one. Okay, so we're going to do 420 divided by 35. I'm going to put my roof tiles on top. 35, will it fit into 4? No, it will not. I'm not going to multiply it out because I need to on that one. But I am going to look at 42. Will 35 fit into 42? Well, one time it does, 2 times it does not. So only one time, 1 goes on top, 35 goes below. I'm going to subtract. 2 minus 5 I can't do. I need to borrow from the 4, becomes a 3. The 2 becomes a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. 3 minus 3 is 0. Need to bring down my 0, and then I'm left with 70. So I need to check, does 35 fit into 70? It fits evenly 2 times. 35 times 2 is 70. Subtract. I'm done. Okay. Let's go on and do, we're going to do E and H. Remember, every page, put your name on it. Every page. And if you need more time, pause it, do whatever you need to do. Alright, so I'm going to start with, I'm going to write it a little smaller just to save paper, because I use like a whole paper for 2 problems. So 32 will be times 1. If I add 32 again, that's 64, and that'd be times 2. Add 32 again. It's 96. That'll be times 3. Add 32 again. That's times 4. Add 32 again. That's times 5. Add 32 again. That's times 6. Add 32 again. That's times 7. 32 again. That's times 8. And one more time because I just need to go up to 9. It's 8, 8, 2, and that's times 9. Okay, so I just did my multiples of 32. I'm going to write my problem. 1568 divided by 32. Now put my roof tiles on. Alright, 32. I'm going to see, does it fit into 1? No, it does not. Does 32 fit into 15? No, it does not. Does 32 fit into 156? Yes. Let's see how many times. 160 is too much, so we have to go back here to this one 4 times, and it's 128. So I'm going to put 4 on top, 128 on the bottom. Now I need to subtract. 6 minus 8 I can't do. I have to borrow. 5 becomes 4. 6 becomes 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now I bring down. 288. Does 32 fit into 288? Yes, it does. 9 times right here. So I put my 9 on top. 32 times 9 is 288. Subtract, and I'm done. Okay, so I think you got the gist of that. I'm not going to do the H, but I will do I. All right, let's look at it first. All right, Robert and 3 friends. So that's going to be important. How many people is that? How many people is Robert and 3 friends? It's 4. Sold candy bars for their baseball team. Together they sold 672 candy bars. If each person sold the same amount, which means to divide, how much did each person sell? So if I had my bunny house for 4, which I'm going to do right now. All right, I'm going to do 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. And then I can put all my numbers on top. Okay, so if I had my multiplication chart, I wouldn't need to do that, but I don't. So I'm going to set up my problem. They sold a total of 672 candy bars, and there was Robert and his 3 friends, which we determined was 4. I'm going to put my tiles on top. 4 will fit into 6 only one time because 8 is too big. 4 times 1 is 4. Subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down. 4 will fit into 27. It won't fit here. That's too much, so it's got to be here. 6 times. So 6 goes on top. Whatever's on top of my house is what goes on top of my house here. And whatever's inside goes down here. Just a hint, like, to remember. 7 minus 4 is 3. And then I'm going to bring down my 2. And it fits 8 times, so I'm going to put my 8 up here. 4 times 8 is 32. Subtract, and I'm done. All right. So you finished this page. If you want to pause the video or you want to go back to it later, you can. I'm going to work on this right here. I should have enough room. I'm just going to have to do my bunny houses. Well, yeah, my bunny houses will have to be here if I need a bunny house. But let's see. I'm only going to do like one. I'll help you with this really hard one, the 65. How about that? Yeah, I'm going to help you with that one. And I'm just going to, instead of wasting paper, I'm going to do it here. Your teacher will want to see your work, so make sure that you do leave some room. I'm going to do my multiples of 65. So I'm going to do 65 plus 65, and then this is times 1. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 plus 6, 12, plus 1 is 3. I'm going to add 65 again. Oh, that was times 2. This is times 3. Gonna add 65 again. See, do you see how easy it is when you do this part? If you do this part, division is like super easy. Okay, 5 plus 5 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. So that's times 4. Plus 65 again. That's times 5. Plus 65 again. 5 plus 5 is 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's times 6. Plus 65. 5, 15. 4. That's times 7. Plus 65. Here, that's 10. 12. 5, 20. That's times 8. And then one more time. 5, 8, 5, and that's times 9. Alright, so I'm going to do my division over here. I just did that to save paper. Make sure your teacher can see your work and all that, because you can't just be doing this on, you know, without showing your work. 7670. And we're dividing, of course, by 65 because that was what we just did. I'm going to put my roof tiles on. 65 will not fit into 7. 65 will fit into 76, but let's see how many times. Alright, so one time was 65, 2 is 130, so that's too much. So it's only one time. One's going to go on top, 65 is going to go underneath. Okay, and subtract. 6 minus 5 is 1. 7 minus 6 is 1. And I'm going to bring down. Again, 117. I'm going to check. 1 time is 65. 2 is 130. It's still too much, so it's still only 1 time. 65 times 1 is 65. 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 minus 6, but I'm just going to combine it. See, 11 minus 6, which is 5. Bring down. 65 will go into 520. Let me see. That's weird. All right, well, because I thought it would come out even. Oh, it does come out even. I was like freaking out. All right, it's right here. 8 times is 520. I was like, oh no, this isn't coming out right. I must have done something wrong. All right, 65 times 8 is 520. I subtract. I'm done. Okay, so that was this one. I don't know when you're gonna hit that one, or if you even are gonna hit it, but you have the answer to that one now. So I'm just gonna put 118 in there, and that would get you to the end. So probably you will be doing that one. All right. So it is up to you. You'll start here, and you'll either get 356 or 366. Don't guess, and it'll tell you which one to do next. Okay. All right. I think that's it. The rest was in your workbook. If you brought your workbook home, you can do page 209 to 214. But it's just going to be more division problems. So if you have any questions, of course, you can reach your teacher on Google Classroom, Remind, and enjoy. Bye.